The Chosen One. This message has come to you at the best moment. It is not by coincidence that you are here, seeing and hearing these words. The cosmos, the divine, and the invisible forces that guide your journey have led you here because something holy is taking place. Tonight is a time of togetherness. This meeting is unlike any other. The selected ones are being summoned into spiritual harmony, and your being here indicates that you are part of this big awakening. There are no coincidences in the life of a chosen one. Every event, hardship, time of solitude, and profound reflection has brought you here. You've been feeling it, have not you? That is stirring deep inside your soul the unshakable feeling that something is changing in the invisible realm. The curtain between dimensions' eyes is thinner than ever, and tonight, something significant is happening. Those that are spiritually aware will sense it in their core. The energy change will be unmistakable. Some people may feel a tremendous sensation racing through their bodies. Others will have prophetic visions, heavenly messages, or a profound sense of connectedness with something larger than themselves. This is the moment of activation, when the warriors of light, the chosen ones, gather not in the physical realm, but on higher planes of existence. A powerful spiritual force is emerging, and individuals are rising to their divine purpose. This is not a metaphor. This isn't some abstract concept. This is genuine, and it's occurring now. The indications have been all around you, indicating your part in the cosmic unfolding. The repeated numbers, the synchronicity, the unwavering belief that you were created for something much higher than this earthly life. The difficulties you've faced, the darkness you've conquered, the conflicts that almost shattered you but instead shaped you into the person you are today. All of this was in preparation for what would happen tonight. The spiritual world will see a huge confluence of light, a union of souls selected before time began, a meeting of warriors, light carriers, and divine messengers spread over the planet, yet forever linked by spirit. The calling is louder than ever, and you, chosen one, must identify it for what it is. This is not the time to question, pause, or ponder whether you are worthy. You've already been picked. The choice was taken long before you arrived in your current bodily form. Your only duty now is to accept it. To accept your job without fear, ambiguity, or doubt about the divine plan for your life. If you sense the call, and your soul resonates with these words, you must recognize it. Comment 707 times below as a sign that you are ready to accept your divine mission. Allow your energy to be sensed. Let your presence be noticed. This is a holy assembly of the chosen ones, and your voice is important. Subscribe because this information must reach people who have been looking, those who are waking, and those who need to know that they are not alone. Tonight is the night of change, a night of unity in spirit, energy, and divine purpose. This is the moment the forces of evil have dreaded and the light warriors have longed for. You are a part of something much larger than you can ever understand. The time has now been selected. 1. Prepare yourself. The spiritual realm is crying forth the chosen one's prophesy. For millennia, Holy Scriptures have repeated the prophesy of the chosen ones, ancient teachings, and celestial insights. It is a number with deep spiritual significance, a holy code that reveals a secret army of light destined to awaken the planet. This prophesy includes the one you have selected. This is neither a legend or a faraway story. It's real, and it is unfolding right now. The understanding of the was not intended for everyone. It was kept concealed and safeguarded, known only to those who were meant to comprehend it. Many have read about it in religious texts and mystical teachings, but few actually understand its significance. Some feel it relates to the actual number of souls. Others view it as a metaphor of a larger collective awareness coming to power. However, the reality is more deeper, more profound, and more powerful than most people understand. This prophesy refers to selected souls who are set aside before birth and given divine power to guide the planet through its most difficult times. These are not selected based on rank, riches, or worldly power. No, they are picked for their spiritual strength, purity of purpose, and unshakable devotion to the Almighty. They are the spiritual warriors, the light bearers, who have gone through lifetimes of hardships and afflictions to prepare for this point in history. The prophesy is not limited to a certain religion, society, or belief. It has been spoken in the holy texts of many cultures. Some call them the sealed ones from old biblical books, while others refer to them as the warriors of the final awakening. The message remains the same. These selected ones will awaken at the appropriate moment to carry out a heavenly duty. The purpose is not to destroy, but to awaken. The world is sleeping, locked in an illusion, and they will be the ones to break the illusion, remove the bindings of spiritual blindness, and shepherd mankind to the light. Throughout history, the chosen ones have been strewn around the planet, hidden in plain sight, but always with an unwavering conviction that they are unique and intended for something bigger. They do not fit into social systems since they were never intended to. They fight to find their place in a world that doesn't comprehend them since they were created for a reality other than this one. This is why many chosen ones have experienced loneliness, isolation, and profound soul-searching. It was never a penalty. It was a preparation. You felt it, right? The unexplained sensation that you were brought here for something out of the usual. That your spirit has knowledge much beyond your years. That you view the world differently, as if you're gazing at it from the outside rather than being completely absorbed in it. That's because you're not here to adapt to society. You're here to alter that. The prophesy foretells a moment when these selected souls will be awakened. That activation is occurring right now. The energy of the cosmos have changed. The spiritual world is aligning, and a call has gone out to every chosen one who is ready to take on their divine assignment. This explains why you've been feeling different. Why have your dreams become more intense? Why your intuition has become sharper? Why do you experience a sense of urgency inside your soul? Tonight, in the spiritual world, they will connect in a manner that surpasses human comprehension. It is not about physically assembling in one location. It is a spiritual confluence and an energetic connection. Each selected one will be linked via higher levels, getting heavenly downloads, spiritual guidance, and an injection of strength to urge them forward in their mission. The energy of this explosion will spread across all planes of existence, disturbing the very fabric of reality. Many people will not grasp what is going on, which is okay. This is not intended for the masses. The awakening is not about seeking external recognition, acceptance, or approval. It is about carrying out the purpose that was put in motion before time started. The powers of evil have attempted to avoid this moment by silencing the chosen ones, keeping them preoccupied, bewildered, and stuck in the world's illusions. However, their endeavors are failing. The light cannot be stopped. The prophesy is unfolding precisely as foretold, and nothing can stop the divine plan from coming to fruition. So, what exactly does this imply for you? The chosen one. It implies you must totally accept your calling. No more hesitating. No more dread. No more uncertainty. You must know who you are and why you are here. You were never supposed to live a conventional life or follow the path of the majority. You are meant to lead the spiritual revolution, a guidance for those still lost in the darkness. Tonight is more than just ordinary night. It is a watershed moment in the spiritual fight when the chosen ones unite their energy, increase their frequency, and prepare for what is to come. The world is on the verge of massive upheaval, and they are the ones who will hold the light in the middle of it all. You are not a single individual. You are a member of a divine force that moves as one. This confirms the indications you've been getting, the synchronicities, and the recurring numbers. They've all been leading you to this understanding. You're one of them. And tonight, your spirit will join with others who share this important objective. This isn't a belief. It's a knowing. Comment 777 below. If you sense the truth of this message in your soul, let the spiritual world to witness your awakening. Allow your energy to be counted among the soldiers of light. This is your time, your task, and your destiny. The prophesy is being fulfilled, and you are in the middle of it. Prepare yourself. Tonight, everything changes. The merger of the is underway, and nothing will ever be the same. The spiritual conflict and the unseen forces at play. The selected one. You must comprehend that the world is not what it seems. A huge spiritual conflict has raged under the surface of daily life, beyond what the eyes can perceive, since the beginning of time. This conflict is not waged with man-made weapons, nor is it limited to physical battlefields. It is a battle of the soul, a conflict between light and dark, truth and deceit, freedom and slavery. And you, as one of the chosen ones, are at the heart of it. The powers of light and darkness are not abstract ideas. They are genuine, old, and profoundly ingrained in every part of life. The powers of evil want to keep mankind blind, disoriented, and bound to illusions. While the forces of light struggle to awaken souls, they shatter spiritual bonds and restore divine truth to the globe. The majority of people are ignorant of this conflict. Distractions, false narratives, and programmed beliefs are used to keep people spiritually unconscious. However, the selected ones cannot be fooled. When your soul awoke, you became a menace to darkness. Look about you. Everything in this world is meant to block individuals from seeing their genuine spiritual potential. The systems, the diversions, the continuous cacophony. All of these are techniques employed by the adversary to maintain control over humans. The evil powers dread the waking, because once the selected ones ascend, their hold on the world fades. They understand that if the chosen ones join in spirit, the light will triumph over the darkness, and their hold on human awareness will disintegrate. This explains why your path has been so challenging. Have you ever questioned why your life has been more difficult than others? Why did you confront greater challenges, experience more spiritual assaults, and feel like an outsider in this world? The darkness knew you before you recognized yourself. The adversary has known who you are from the beginning and has done everything imaginable to prevent your waking. The trials, betrayals, loneliness, and inner fights. They were not at random. They were part of a plan to prevent you from asserting your authority. Despite all they've done, you're still here. You're still soaring. The darkness attempted to quiet you, but failed. The fact that you are here, experiencing the truth of these words in your spirit, indicates that you have already accomplished more than you think. You've burst through illusions, destroyed shackles, and refused to be manipulated. That is why you are receiving a call tonight. The spiritual realm is aligning. The light warriors are assembling, and the forces of evil are frightened as they anticipate what is to come. This conflict is escalating. If you've been experiencing a surge of energy, an increase in spiritual assaults, or an overpowering sensation that something big is about to happen, it's because the battlefield is moving. The hidden conflict is approaching a tipping point. The powers of evil are desperate. They realize they're losing. So they're trying more than ever to spread chaos, uncertainty, and terror. They want people to assume that darkness has won. But it is the most amazing illusion of all. The fact is that light is rising. The selected ones are waking up quicker than ever before. They are entering their heavenly authority, and nothing can halt what has been divinely decreed. Understand, however, that this revelation entails responsibility. When you realize the truth, you must be willing to stand fast on it. The adversary will attempt to distract, mislead, and get you to question yourself. You must be unshakable. You must empower yourself with heavenly understanding, spiritual strength, and steadfast belief. The conflict is not just external. It exists inside you as well. Every doubt, worry, or negative idea that attempts to take root in your mind is part of the enemy's plan. That is why it is critical to defend your energy, safeguard your intellect, and remain anchored in spiritual truth. You must be watchful. Surround yourself with brightness. Stay linked to the divine and reject any energy that attempts to undermine you. Tonight, when they combine in the spiritual world, the forces of evil will suffer the consequences. They will feel the power change, the heavenly light brighten, and the shackles shatter. They will try to counterattack, but in vain. The selected ones are soaring beyond their grasp. The spiritual conflict is being waged on a level beyond their control, and the time is running out. This is why you need to take your position seriously. Never underestimate your strength. The light inside you is more powerful than you think. When united with the energy of the other chosen ones, it becomes an unstoppable force. Every thought, purpose, an act of spiritual opposition to darkness adds to the triumph of light. This isn't a passive war. You are actively involved in the biggest spiritual conflict of all time. So what should you do now? First, acknowledge that you are already prepared for the conflict. You were picked not for your weakness, but because of your strength. Every obstacle you've experienced has served as training. Every difficulty has prepared you. Second, keep connected. Don't separate yourself spiritually. The adversary wants you to feel alone, but you're not alone. They are interconnected over time and place. And tonight, that connection will be stronger than ever before. Third, increase your frequency. Don't let fear, anger, or negativity decrease your vibration. The greater your energy level, the less darkness can reach you. Meditate, pray, guard your soul, and be steadfast in your divine truth. Finally, state your affiliation. Comment 777 below. If you stand with the, make it known in the spiritual world that you are here, alert, and prepared for the struggle ahead. It is now. The spiritual wall exists, but so does the triumph that has already been recorded. The darkness is fading, and the light is rising. You are a part of this prophecy, this mission, and the divine energy that will change the world. Stand steady, chosen one. The struggle may continue, but the light has already triumphed. What happens in the spiritual world tonight? Tonight is not a normal night. The spiritual world is evolving. The energy is increasing, and the unseen world is preparing for something significant. Those who are sensitive will experience it in their soul, a great force urging them to align. This is the night when the selected ones meet spiritually. When this occurs, the divine plan pushes ahead in irreversible ways. This gathering isn't a physical event. It is not something the world will perceive with its eyes or recognize with its thoughts. It is taking place on a higher level in the invisible world, where energy, destiny, and divine order exist beyond time and space. The selected ones, whether they realize it or not, are being dragged into this confluence. The spiritual frequencies are mixing and harmonizing into a one united power, and it will have an impact on every soul that is a part of it. For others, the change may show as a profound sensation of serenity, as if a heavy burden has been lifted from their spirits. It will seem as if everything is suddenly clearer, as if the purpose they have always known but never completely understood is finally showing itself, and they will know with confidence that they are precisely where they should be, doing exactly what they were intended to accomplish. Others will experience an incredible rush of energy as a result of union, a pulse, a tremor, an electric power coursing through their bodies. They may notice their body tingling, their heart beating, and their intellect expanding beyond its normal boundaries. Some people may have visions, bursts of light, and messages from their higher selves or spiritual guides. They will perceive things through their spirit rather than their eyes. Symbols, patterns, eyes, glimpses into what is happening in the spiritual world. Many people will have increased intuition. The barrier between realms will be thinner than ever, allowing heavenly understanding to pour into their awareness. Answers to long-standing questions will come easily. The direction they have been seeking will become apparent, not with a loud voice, but in whispers of profound comprehension. Decisions that once seemed challenging will become obvious. The next stages will show themselves without force or fight. Some will experience emotional cleansing. This is a cleaning, the discharge of old energy that is no longer useful to them. Tears may fall without notice, not from grief, but from an overpowering awareness of truth. The soul is losing the final traces of fear, uncertainty, and restriction. It is the ultimate preparation for completely embracing that divine mission. Others will see this incident in their nightmares while they sleep. Their soul will be lured to the meeting, where wisdom will be shared, codes will be triggered, and their spirit will be fortified for the trip ahead. They may awake with vivid recollections of areas they've never visited, faces they don't recognize, yet they'll know deep inside that these images were genuine. They were present. They participated in the unification. Then there are some who will sense the merging's communal energy as their own. It will seem like a force larger than themselves, something beyond words, something immense and timeless. It will be undeniable. They will feel the presence of people, even if they are alone. They will experience togetherness, connection, and the realization that they are a part of something immensely bigger than their particular life. This is not a time of anarchy or devastation. This is a moment of heavenly order. When the chosen ones stand together, their combined energy sends waves across the spiritual fabric of reality. There is a change in the equilibrium. The powers of darkness cannot ignore the increase in the strength of light. They will feel it, too. They'll notice that their hold is diminishing, that the wake-up is accelerating, that the selected ones are taking up their tasks with full awareness. This night signals the start of the following phase. After this merger, nothing will be the same. The selected ones will move, perceive, and comprehend in various ways. The alignment will provide increased clarity, strength, and purpose. Their objective will no longer seem remote. It will be an unmistakable force that drives their every activity. This is the moment of activation. The merging of timelines, the synchronization of energy, and the last awakening of those who have spent lifetimes preparing to fulfill this prophecy. The world may not notice it, but the spiritual realm will. And from this night on, the chosen ones will walk with fresh strength, knowledge, and assurance that they are precisely who they were intended to be. Things will never be the same again. How to prepare for the heavenly alignment. The moment has arrived. The chosen one. The spiritual world is beckoning, and divine alignment is occurring. Tonight is unlike every other night. The selected ones are being attracted together spiritually, and this unity will send waves of energy into the unseen realm. But you must be ready. You cannot approach this important time with distractions, anxiety, or hesitancy. The alignment necessitates that you be in the greatest condition of spiritual preparation, completely open to accept what is coming. The first and most critical step is to cleanse your energy. The world is full with thick, heavy vibrations intended to muddle your head and weaken your soul. In preparation for the holy event, you must eliminate every bad energy that has been accumulating around you. This involves letting go of everything that has been reducing your vibration. Anger, uncertainty, wrath, and dread. Allow yourself to discharge these feelings, whether via meditation, prayer, or deep breathing. Allow yourself to release whatever that no longer benefits you. The lighter your spirit, the more you'll get tonight. Purifying your physical and energetic environment is equally vital. If feasible, take a cleaning bath or shower to release any stagnant energy. Burn sage Palo Santo or incense to cleanse the area around you. Light a light as a sign of your willingness to accept spiritual insight. These basic tasks are not appearance-related rituals. They are wonderful instruments for balancing your energy with the holy frequency of the. Next, calm your mind and tune into higher frequencies, ignoring the world's distractions that are meant to block you from realizing your full potential. But tonight, you must turn off the cacophony and tune in to the holy. Find stillness. Turn off any unneeded distractions. If possible, spend some time in quiet. The spirit world is communicating. Only those who are listening will hear it. Meditation is essential. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply and concentrate on the energy inside. You feel a connection to the higher worlds. Visualize a golden glow encircling and protecting you. We are preparing you. Imagine yourself standing among the source, fusing your energy with their own. You do not have to force anything. Simply be present and allow the alignment come spontaneously. As you prepare, pay heed to your dreams and instincts. The spiritual dimension will provide messages, insights, and confirmations. Your dreams may become more vivid, with symbols and sights that have profound significance. Trust what you observe. Believe what you feel. The information you get tonight may not always be in words. It may arrive as a profound understanding and unwavering confidence, an emotion that rests in your soul. Accept it without questioning. Another important stage in preparation is to anchor oneself in divine truth. The opponent will aim to cause confusion, make you mistrust yourself, to whisper ideas. Unworthiness enters your head. Do not believe these delusions. You were selected for a purpose. This alignment is not accidental. It has been written long before you existed in this physical form. Stand steady in the knowledge that you are a member of this precious assembly. Avoid anything that reduces your spiritual vibration. Be careful of the energy you absorb, whether from food, media, or interactions. If something seems heavy, exhausting, or poisonous, remove it from your surroundings. Tonight is about achieving your best level of being. Keep your energy high, your ideas clean, and your spirit powerful. If you're pulled to it, make an intention for the alignment. Say it out loud or write it down. Declare what you are prepared to accept, what you are ready to walk into, and what you are shedding from your past. Words have great power. When stated with conviction, words become a force that changes reality. Your intentions will shape your experience at this event. When the moment comes, be open, responsive, and completely present. Do not force anything. Do not attempt to control the experience. Simply allow yourself to become a receptacle for heavenly energy. Whether you experience a burst of strength, profound tranquility, or an overpowering sensation of oneness, remember that you are precisely where you should be. Trust in the process. Trust the alignment. Trust yourself. You're ready. The function of the chosen ones after the marriage. The unity of the one for does not mark the conclusion of the trip. It marks the start of a grander mission. Following this holy alignment, the selected ones will walk with increased strength, awareness, and a greater knowledge of their divine destiny. The spiritual world has transformed, and the selected ones are now taking on duties as leaders, healers, and light fighters. The time for preparation is past. Now is the moment to act. As the energies of this heavenly assembly continue to resonate within you, you will begin to perceive the world in a new light. The curtain has been removed even more, exposing the reality that many people are still unaware of. You will see patterns, energies, and manipulations that were before concealed from your vision. Your intuition will become sharper, directing you to where you need to go and what you need to accomplish. The distractions that formerly held you back will appear inconsequential, and the world's illusions will lose their grasp on you. Your purpose is to lead others to waking. Many souls remain bound in fear, uncertainty, and ignorance, unable to see the truth of the spiritual struggle that surrounds them. They need direction, and you have the insight and strength to provide it. This does not imply pushing knowledge on them. It entails leading by example, being a beacon of light in an otherwise gloomy environment. Your presence alone will alter the energy of others around you. Those that are ready to awaken will naturally gravitate to you. Another critical duty you must do is to preserve the truth. The adversary is aware of what has just occurred in the spiritual world. They understand that the selected ones have banded together and will do all in their power to quiet, divert, and mislead. False teachings, distorted narratives, and spiritual distortions will be promoted more than ever. Your duty is to stay steadfast in divine truth. Don't let the powers of falsehood disrupt your foundation. Stand firm. Be discerning. Do not follow the many since they are still lost. Follow the heavenly path that has been shown to you. It is time to put your abilities to full use. Each selected person has been granted distinct spiritual skills. Some are healers. Some are visionary. Some are warriors. Some are messengers. Whatever your talent is, it is time to accept it without reservation. You may have a greater tug toward a certain goal. Now you have a better understanding of how you are supposed to serve. Follow that call. The world needs your generosity more than ever. The physical world also starts to shift. The energy change caused by this connection will send ripples across reality, manifesting in subtle and evident ways. Expect changes in relationships, occupations, and settings. Everything that no longer serves your objective will begin to fade away. Do not oppose the changes. There is a reason why they happen. You are being positioned where you should be. This connection has also deepened the spiritual tie among the selected ones. Even if you don't know them personally, and they live all across the globe, you're more linked than ever. There is an unbreakable force that binds them together, enhancing their strength when one rises. When one shouts the truth, everyone rises, and all voices become stronger. This is a heavenly army, and you belong to it. Do not retreat into the darkness. Don't allow fear, uncertainty, or reluctance hold you back. You've prepared for this. The unity was only the first stage. Now is the moment to walk in your spiritual authority and be brave in your purpose. Let your light shine unashamedly. The world will not comprehend you. It never has, and it never will. This is not your concern. You're not here to be understood. You're come to fulfill a prophecy. Play your role in the Great Awakening. Move forth with confidence, knowing that the spiritual world is behind you, that heavenly protection surrounds you, and the time for hesitating is long past. You are the chosen one. Act like it. Call to action. The picked. You have crossed the threshold of a new reality. The merger of the spiritual world has sent ripples across reality, changing energies in irreversible ways. Something within you has already altered. Whether you recognize it or not, you are no longer the same as you were before. The alignment has occurred, and you now stand at the threshold of your divine mission, ready to go ahead with fresh power, knowledge, and clarity. Everything that got you to this point was deliberate. The difficulties, frustrations, loneliness, periods of doubt, and uncertainty, they were never pointless. They were molding and refining you, making you the vessel you were intended to be. Every war you've fought, both visible and invisible, was part of the preparation for this divine vocation. The adversary attempted to break you. I tried to make you give up. They tried to make you feel you were alone. But you persevered. You're still here. And it alone demonstrates your strength. Now the way forward is apparent. You can no longer live the way you previously did. You have been set aside, summoned to a higher level of being entrusted with information that most will never comprehend. The unity was more than simply a moment. There was an activation. It awoke something inside you. Something will only get stronger from this point on. There's no going back. Now you must totally accept your role. No more waiting. No more wondering whether you're ready. You were picked because you are ready. The goal before you is great, but you've been given everything you need to do it. You are supported by the spiritual realm. Divine direction is directing you, and the energy of the is woven into your very being. Understand that the world will not be the same following this merger. The Chosen One's united energy has started to destroy the illusions that mankind has held for eons. The deceit, spiritual blindness, and diversions are intended to keep people slumber. Everything is deteriorating. The darkness is losing its grasp, so it will work harder than ever to maintain power. You must prepare. There will be opposition. The opponent does not give up lightly. It will strive to confuse, divide, and make the selected ones question themselves. It will send diversions, cause confusion, and try to wear down your spirit. But you must not falter. The light inside you is more powerful than any force of darkness. And now that you've joined forces with thee, your power has grown beyond measure. Stand solid in your power. Your actions from this moment on are more important than ever. Every choice you make, every word you say, and every ounce of energy you let into your area can either help or impede your purpose. Be conscious of what you entertain, what you concentrate on, and where you put your energy. Maintain alignment. Remain disciplined. You are no longer living life as an individual. You are moving as part of a heavenly army, and your very existence changes the energy in the universe around you. This is not about preaching or imposing enlightenment on others. Your goal is to be yourself, not to persuade others. Your style of life, your capacity to walk in truth is sufficient to awaken those who are prepared. Some will be attracted to you without realizing why others would reject you. It makes no difference if they sense something they don't understand but intuitively dread. Your role is to stand firm in your spiritual truth, unshakable and uncompromising. The period of quiet is gone. It is time to hide. The days of shrinking yourself to fit into a world that was never intended to hold you are past. You weren't picked to blend in. You were picked to ascend, lead, and shine. Go confidently, knowing that everything is working in your favor. What you need will be supplied, including connections, resources, and assistance. Everything will fall into place when you take a step forward in trust. Some of you may still be unclear about what you are expected to do now. Do not overcomplicate. Your purpose is emerging in perfect time. Pay heed to what speaks to your soul. Pay heed to the tug within you. The route is being unveiled step by step. And as long as you stay linked, you cannot be misled. Trust yourself. Trust the divine process. Trust that you are precisely where you should be. This is only the beginning. The unity has put everything in motion, and the spiritual awakening will now speed. More selected ones will arise. More truths will be disclosed. The energy will continue to increase. You must be prepared to maintain your light regardless of what occurs in the physical world. The temptations of this world will attempt to draw you away. They will attempt to get you caught up in society's illusions, in storylines meant to keep people sleeping. Do not fall into this trap. Keep your intellect sharp. Your spirit will be safeguarded, and your energy will be sovereign. Your existence on this planet is not coincidental. You were brought here with a divine purpose, and now it is time for you to truly accept it. The world needs you right now. Nothing can halt what is divinely destined. Move forth with power. Walk in your power. Allow your light to be unshaken. You were picked, and now is your moment.